Hey everybody, yeah, been a late night Subnautica because I felt like it, and why not? I'm gonna have to, excuse the microphone being moved noises. I'm going to have to do the editing in Twitch, I think, for the VODs to export them to YouTube, because it used to be you could export to YouTube and then you use the YouTube online editor and it's fine. And now the VODs just, when you export them, the video, although it's on your video list, it doesn't show up in the editor list. So I'm going to have to do it on the Twitch side instead, which is a bit annoying because the Twitch editor is a little more clunky to use than the YouTube one. Although the YouTube online editor is not that great. Anyway, back into doing subnautical things. I know that Rich Dog is streaming at the moment. I actually have watched him play Subnautica previously. He's quite entertaining to watch. But you should watch me instead, because I'm just better, obviously. But yeah, I think a lot of the time there aren't that many big streams with Subnautica. But as he's streaming at the moment, he's got like 100 and something people. Which isn't a huge stream, but I think it's a fairly big stream for Subnautica. So, yeah. Zach won the power cell charger thing. Like, I found the efficiency module, which I can't remember if you were around for that point, but the efficiency module is installed on the Cyclops. I think that actually, like, finding it happened on stream, and then me installing it happened on stream. So you probably did catch that. But having the charger be in there, and that feels like a thing that isn't supposed to happen. That feels a bit too cheesy, so I'm not going to do that. I did, however, on the advice of the comments section from YouTube, do one thing, which is clear out the map cache for the save file, because that can apparently cause crashes and some of the stuttering. So I've done that, but the downside is you'll notice that there's suddenly bits of salvage and quartz and other, like the mineral nodes are just everywhere again because it resets the surface materials. So it shouldn't crash. It should be less stuttery when I'm playing. But the downside is that, you know, all that stuff's come back, which feels a little like cheating. But I think that's the only way to, like, unless you're going to start a new game literally every time the thing updates, then yeah, you kind of have to do it that way. Right, why am I... Oh yeah, this happens sometimes. If you're in the sea moth and then you save and then go back, you oh, hello. No. There we go. Yeah, the telesquids. There's a telesquid around here. But apparently they don't like being zapped either. Bugger off, wherever you are. Yeah, I'm exploring this wreck at the moment. This is where I left off in playing. But... Where are you? I don't like it. It's too quiet. Yeah, what was I saying? Something about, I don't know, and then I got rudely interrupted. Yeah, I'm not installing the thing, basically. That feels a bit too cheesy. So, yeah, I was exploring this wreck, because I've not been here before. This is down by the Grand Reef, I believe. So this is a new one. I've not... Oh, wait, no, I did find something. I found a prawn suit, and... Oh, and it's doing this. Okay, yeah, I cut through that door. Now it's kind of sealed it up again, and apparently it can... One of the this is a thing I thought I'd fixed with doing the thing, but it like has multiple copies of the wrecks on top of each other, so therefore you have to end up cutting through multiple doors, which is a bit annoying. I've got 3 O2 tanks as well, but this is, I think, a slightly more complicated wreck, so it's going to take a bit of time to maybe explore it fully. Right, so that... This was... okay, yeah, I looked into this bit previously, and there was something. That's a locked door. And then there was this door to cut through, which I did already also cut through, so we're basically having to waste oxygen to do this all over again, which is kind of annoying. I've also, I mean, I have, looking at the comments, I have found some of them useful. For instance, I've built exterior grow beds. Yeah, this is cutting through multiple doors, and we're about to go out of oxygen soon. So back the way we came. Yeah, exterior grow beds for blood kelp and ordinary kelp. And somebody mentioned something else as well, which is a material I haven't encountered yet. Some kind of gel something. And I don't know what that is. So, yeah. I don't know if there's another way into this wreck, but if there is, I've not found it. Yeah, there's a warships Cirque clan. German somebody. But Jedi is not mine. I did think of, you know, tagging it with my own thing, but of the kind of clan commanders, I'm the most active in warships by far, so it seemed like the natural thing to do. Well, that's just going through to the seabed, I think. Oh wait, that's a thing. What's that? Alien Containment! Huzzah! The other thing I've got a nuclear reactor going back at the base, which is not that exciting, but it's just constant power. And I don't know if they're going to eventually make it so you have to swap out fuel rods every so often, but at the moment it doesn't seem like you do. There doesn't seem to be any kind of consumption limit on fuel rods, so it's just you craft some fuel rods and hey presto, you've got nuclear power going. Right. Hey, Sir Conqueror. Let's try cutting through that door again, see what we find. If it's more alien containment fragments, then this place will have been well worth the visit, because that's the last thing I really want. Wait. Oh yeah, there we go. The prawn suit. I've actually got most of the materials for building the prawn suit at this point, but I apparently need to make aerogel, and I don't know how to do that. And I could look it up, but I'd rather keep exploring and find some of it, you know, on my own, and not be entirely 100% relying on Twitch chat. Oh right, okay. So we still have another copy of the door to cut through, apparently. So that's 3 copies I've cut through of this door. All right. Well, technically 2 only that time, but I'd already cut through it once before that as well. Right, let's hope that's alien containment. Blueprint unlocked. Alien containment. That, I think if we've already got it, that might just be alien containment. Scanner room fragment, I think. Have I unlocked that blueprint? I found that here in this wreck as well. Yeah, okay, so I've already got these things. We might just as well scan them while I'm here for the extra titanium. Oh, actually, no, we're getting awfully close to drowning, and that would be a bad thing. Right, I think that's everything from this wreck. It's the scanner room and the alien containment. God, oh, where's the exit? Let's not drown, that would be embarrassing.
30 seconds.
Ah! No, that's not where I want to go. Oh, this is bad. I've lost my bearings completely now. Where's the smegging? Where's the... Did I come in through this way? Oh, it was this way. Okay.
Oxygen.
Right, here we go. Oh dear, it's going to start going black. Question is, can I get to the pod? Oh, it's getting awfully close. I was cutting a bit fine there. Right. So, that was totally and 100% completely under control.
All systems online.
And it's fine. Right. It's fine. Nobody needed to panic. Nobody was going to die. It's all fine and it's all okay. Absolutely. Worried? I was never worried. I don't know what you mean. Yes. Right, I need a snack and then let's get out here. Oh, by the way, I made an improvement to the bridge. Best part is it actually works. Snacks. Snacks? What is this, Kerbal Space Program? Well, apparently. Let's have a melon. And actually we need to bash that last one for the seeds. That one, and that one, and that one. I mean, if you're going to be the captain of an undersea exploratory vessel, I think it's, you know, if personally, if I had my own submarine, that is what I would do. I would have a vending machine on the bridge, because of course you would. What person wouldn't? What kind of, you know, depraved excuse for a human being wouldn't use the excuse of commanding their own submarine to have a snack machine on the bridge? Maybe I have been playing too much Kerbal Space Program. I'm sure that'd be fun actually if there was mods in KSP that let you add, you know, snack machines to your space stations and whatever. Right, so we're not really that far. This is only about just over half a kilometre, and it was actually within Seamoth range. It's just I'd not managed to find that wreck previously. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure how I missed it, but that's the thing with just kind of randomly exploring. Okay, we're still getting the frame rate stutters, but I think in theory we shouldn't crash. After having gotten rid of the cache and forcing it to create a new one. I do wonder if there's a speed upgrade for this, because it's rather dreadfully slow. Although having said dreadfully slow, it's not that slow. And it's also, you know, it's quite big. It's rather larger than the Seamoth. I'm going to go out this way a little bit before I make the turn. I'm not sure if it's possible to actually damage this thing. I've bumped like rocks and things a couple of times, and it doesn't seem to really make a difference ultimately. Right. No, I didn't mean to. Don't know why I did that. I started. I made the mistake, and maybe I should have been recording when I was doing this. But I built some planters, some undersea planters, over here. In fact, there are some over here still. But I built one in the middle here with the acid mushrooms, and I was whacking the acid mushrooms in order to get the spores to plant more acid mushrooms. Except then I went back inside to discover that the acid damages the base. And so, you know, it was flooding because suddenly there were leaks everywhere. So that was a little bit problematic.
Welcome aboard.
Right, anyway, so the base hasn't changed much since the last stream, but I'll maybe show you the nuclear reactor briefly. If I had the sea glide, I could get over there much quicker, actually. Let's just grab that. Which is in this locker, I want to say. Yes, there we go. Oh, that was the thing I was going to... Membrane tree. Because I thought they looked cool, and it probably doesn't... I don't think it actually gives anything in terms of resources, but I'm gonna build a planter in the middle here where I had one with acid mushrooms originally, but scanner room. Oh yeah, so we'll be able to. That's maybe a thing I can work on with this stream. Then is make a scanner room, and then I've also got the alien containment. So that's definitely a thing we're going to build. But yeah, the nuclear reactor. I'll show you that once I've built this exterior bed, because we're going to have a little garden, and it's going to be all nice and jolly. So we'll stick that membrane tree seed in there. Right, so what was I doing? Oh, yes. I was going to hoik out the sea glide. Also, why did I not? What? Huh? Did that not fully deconstruct? Apparently not. Okay, never mind. It's a bit weird. Also, I don't know why those things are all suddenly around the base. It might be to do with the clearing out of the cache files. So yeah, there's all these bits of titanium and quartz and coral tubes and stuff that had been cleared out, and then they've just reappeared. So, this room found a use after all. This is where I'm keeping my nuclear reactor, which, as you can see, has given me quite a lot of power to the base. When I look at the thing, yeah, it doesn't seem to... There's no anything on the rods. So, camera drone? Where did I get camera drone for? Oh, that's presumably connected to the scanner room. Scanner room HUD chip, scanner room speed upgrade, range upgrade. So that all unlocks with the scanner room. Prawn suit grappling arm. Yeah, that's the other thing I got from that wreck. Was that grappling arm. So, yeah, let's start off with the containment, because that one's relatively simple, and then we'll have a crack at the scanner room. So this might be a more buildy stream. Also, I saw a bit of quartz lurking under there, which I'm shamelessly going to take, even though, you know, it's a bit... yeah, there should be... That's copper, apparently. There should be legs under here right now, but they haven't spawned in. The legs are a bit wonky. Oh, and also, they should have... the acid mushrooms should have grown enough that I can get some more spores. Spores? Yes. Spores. Spores is a word, and you should definitely believe me that that's true. I probably don't need all of these, but the only way to get them, if you're not cultivating them nearby, is to go and go on little expeditions. Hey, Pricey. Right, so I'll take that. We'll have reclaimed water. I'll dump that in that locker for now. So, what was it? 4 glass? So that is... I don't have any at the moment. So that's 2 I've got quartz. 3... 4. Okay. Right, so 4 glass and then however much titanium. Oh, actually no, it'll be 8 glass I need because we're doubling up. So I might need to go and pick up quartz, except there's now going to be a lot more quartz around once again because, you know, it all respawned. So it feels a bit cheaty, but it's there. So you know what we're going to, because we don't have enough otherwise. Yeah, that's only enough for 2 more glass. Wow, Pricey, I'm glad that isn't showing up on the stream. Oh, hello. I've been wondering if, because some of the torpedoes you could make for the Seamoth, it said you need gas pods, and I was wondering what the heck are gas pods, and I've been wondering actually if it's not the little yellow ball things, and like maybe if there's some way of grabbing them, but I've got no idea how you would do that. With the stasis rifle, maybe? But yeah, I can't think what gas pods might be otherwise. Right, I need like 2 more. I think there's 2 more right there. So this is utterly cheesing it a bit, but not as cheesing it as you know. This is a byproduct of an ability, an attempt even to make the game a bit more stable. Whereas my excuse is that the power cell thing is a bit too, you know, that's cheesing it for the sake of cheesing it kind of thing. Does that make any sense to anybody? Probably not. Right. A little potato-based snack. I mean, it makes sense. You've got these potatoes, so clearly you're using the fabricator to make crisps with which you then stock the vending machine. Oh, so the yellow balls aren't the gas pods. Okay. Oh, somebody, but Raymond Connoisseur is saying yes they are. I'm confused now. Right, so I mean, they either are or they aren't. I'm just saying. Containment. Alien thingy containment. Where did we see that? Ah, there it is. Yeah, it is only one titanium. Okay, that one's empty. We're going to need titanium as well, I think. Oh, not that way. This way. What? What? Yeah, I'm just randomly falling through the floor. And okay, that's probably to do with having... Okay then. Yeah, that's probably to do with the map cache thing, but that's a bit weird even so. That's the equivalent of that's the equivalent, if not more so, of Barry the Peeper, who came and swam around inside for quite a long time. Although, in retrospect, that's not the best picture, because it looks like he maybe could be swimming outside the window, but he was in fact swimming inside. So, Alien Containment. I've got a couple of eggs already, and we can also plant some plants in there to make it seem more homely, I guess. Huh. I might have to go and... Oh, you can walk over the top of it if you've only got the one. That's cool. Yeah, I might have to go and take out that creep vine, because that's clipping through in a rather unfortunate fashion. There we go. And oh, you have to build a port, don't you? Which is like that's like a glass and 2 titanium. Yeah, you actually have to build a hatch in it. Glass and 2 titanium. So we need more quartz. Okay, we're gonna... What? We'll stop sinking through the floor. Yeah, that's a slightly odd bug. Oh, those are done. I'll take those out. I was slightly miffed I couldn't build a nuclear reactor inside the Cyclops, but that felt like it maybe would have been a bit overpowered. On the other hand, having a nuclear reactor in that thing might have entirely made sense. So we'll grab the 2 titanium and let's go and see if we can't see some more quartz. That's salt. That's salt, bit of quartz. That'd be a really easy way to... Now I know this is a thing. Like, if you were doing it to deliberately cheat, you could just reset that every time you played the game, essentially. And just, hey presto, infinite resources. Which would be incredibly cheesy. Ah, yeah, it's not quite... I was wondering why the shadow's a bit broken up, but it's not quite... So the shadow is actually entirely accurate. That's kind of cool. Right.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So it doesn't stop the multiple wreck thing happening, but I guess if it stops crashes, because I have had a couple of crashes now at this point. Oh, yeah, no, you have to turn the quartz in. Oh, well done. Have to turn the quartz into stuff. Yeah, that would help. That would help. I actually, it's probably a good thing I wasn't streaming it, but I was playing tanks in a platoon with somebody a little bit earlier, and oh boy, that was where do I want to put this? It's only on the cardinal points, I guess. That was special. That was special. Actually, you know what? Or do I want it down here? Or do I? Okay, no, it's going to be easier if I have it down. Why has it suddenly gone dark? Wait. Why has it suddenly gone dark? Oh, it did this. Oh. What? Okay, we have a leak somewhere. Why do we have a leak? What the... Okay, we have multiple leaks in this room, and I don't know why. What the hell? Oh god, where's the repair tool? There we go. Why?
Hull integrity restored.
Why?
Training
What?
systems initiated.
It'd be nice if it would tell you why that happened. But I don't know. Did something ram the base? Was it one of those manatee things? I don't know. Or was it the game just weirding out on me? I don't quite... whatever. That happened. We still have puddles on the floor in here for some reason. Okay, I mean, from a visual point of view, it might be better to have it up there, but you know what? We'll just build it here. Okay, so we can plant... Okay, we can plant a couple of things in there. I think I've got... I could plant one of the glowy brain tree things in there. I could go and hack a bit off that. And I've got some seeds in here. So blue palm, veined nettle. I don't think we'll bother with acid mushroom spores. I think Jedi doesn't like social interaction. It's more along the lines of people, everybody panic. That you know that's the level of how I handle social interaction generally. But you know, I am on the spectrum after all, which is not exactly a secret. Anyway, let's get some things planted, and then I've got some fish eggs of things in that particular locker. Although, if you want to, I think if you want to breed, you've got to have pairs of things. So creepvine, membrane, and then fill up that gap there. So that's some planty plants, and then it's got some coral looking bits anyway. And then I don't know whether to just go out and catch some fish, or because I don't know. I've got where's the fish? Oh wait, yeah, no, I put them in here, didn't I? Duh. That's what that locker was for. Yeah, I've got 2 of those, and then I've got some other random ones, and I don't know what they are. So we'll try the 2 ones. So how do I... Do they have to go in the planter? Or do I just, like, release the eggs? I don't actually know how it has. How it... I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Right. Let's just try dropping the eggs and see what happens, I guess. I think, of course, the other thing I could do is just go outside and catch some stuff. But of course you can't catch every fish, and I think you can get stuff in the containment that you can't pick up. You can... I mean, you probably can't have a stalker in there. But things like the rabbit thingamy, maybe you could. Anyway, also I'm going to go and hack that down, because that's kind of bugging me how it's clipping through. So... that one's full of... Oh, there's an egg right there. I don't even know what that one is. It'd be nice if you could kind of, like, identify the eggs as you go along, but... Sea glide fragment. I think that's one I just never found rather than one that regenerated. Right, which one is it that's clipping through? Yeah, it is that big one. But also it's got a lot of... that seems like such a waste because it's got all those seeds on it. Okay, I guess we'll leave that one for now then. I'll deal with that later. That's a bit boring. We'll have that off stream, me hacking a thing. Well, that's so romantic, Sombra. You know, yeah, let's totally do that. That's how you chat up somebody, right? You tell them they're going to be part of a breeding program. Yeah, that doesn't sound super creepy at all. Right. Oh, right. See, now I'm just carrying around useless things. So, have I done it right though? Did somebody say in the chat? So that's two eggs of the same kind. They're quite big ones. I don't know what those are. Do I just drop the eggs in there? Is that how that works? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. More reclaimed wee and sweat. Yummy, yummy. You know, there are probably places in, like, California where people pay money to do that, and here am I doing it for free under the ocean. So, what was the next thing? It was the scanner room, wasn't it? So that needs enameled glass, so we need yet more quartz, 2 computer chips, titanium times 3. Alright, so we need at least 2 silver ore. And the question is, do I have at least 2 silver ore? I might have 1 silver ore. Yes, 1 silver ore. There. But with the thing having reset, we might be able to find some more nearby. Can't sleep. Oh, I already slept recently. Okay, apparently. The quiet ones are the freakiest. Okay. Well, this just turned into a whole different stream. Oh, also. Oh, it's still there, but the pipe disappeared. Yeah, I built an air pump there and then some pipe down to the platform, but I guess with resetting the thing, it didn't make the pump disappear, but it did make the pipe disappear. Where did that go? No? I swear there were some leftover sections of pipe, but they seem to have vanished. Did they put them in the bag? Oh, there they are. Oh, and I have a computer chip. So I've got the doings for another computer chip, so that's fine. Yeah, I forgot I had the spare computer chip. That's fine. Right, so, God, we need like 1 more section of pipe, though. It's an odd, annoying... Deployables. God, where was pipe? There's pipe. There is pipe. Titanium times 3. So I need 3 bits of pipe, so I'll just dump the rest in that random bits and pieces bag. Also going to stick those power cells back in the Cyclops while we're over here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And maybe have another... No, that's not power cells. That's spare batteries. Oh yeah, let's have another snack. It's a pity it's not. Like, it'd be nice if that was eventually animated, but sadly not. Mmm, crisps. Made with sea potatoes. Or something, I don't know. Right, how did pipe work? I think I just had to have it selected. Yeah, that was it. And then it just kind of automatically... Or is that fine? I suppose that's fine. So yeah, you just kind of... Pipes work kind of like the brain coral. You go up to the end of them and it's like that. I tried to make the base pump thing and it just won't. Yeah, base attached air pump. Look, it just doesn't show up and I don't know if I'm doing it wrong. Does it need to be on some specific part? But yeah, the base attached air pump seems to be glitched. So
Welcome aboard,
I don't know what you do with that. But it's not a thing I can do things with. So, oh, what do I need for a computer chip? Right, I think it's quartz and gold. We need one bit of enameled glass, so we're going to need more quartz, definitely. Yeah, we're entirely out of quartz right now, so let's have a quick look. Oh, table coral sample times 2 as well. So not gold. Gold's like an advanced wiring kit or something that I'm thinking of. Yeah, exactly. I'm stranded out all the way here on this alien planet, Raymond Connoisseur, but the customer service of the vending machine company is very good. They come out all the way here just to refill my vending machine for me, which is very nice of them because it's a bit out of the way, frankly. So that's that, and quartz. That was it. We needed like 3 quartz. So we need 2 bits for glass, and then we need a bit of quartz for the other thing. Oh, there's another creature egg. Titanium scrap there. I can probably pick that up. I'm glad we've moved on from the subject of, you know, the Jedi breeding program. I'm not sure there needs to be more of me. I've got a brother and a stepbrother. I think that might be enough as far as spreading the genetic material around my goes. I think more might break the space-time continuum slightly. Or maybe nothing that drastic, but you know. Anyway, right, so that's enough quartz. Plenty of salt around. See, now here's the thing though, Sombra, you don't need to talk about it again. You could just not talk about it again, and that would be fine. Right, 1 glass. Oh, what's... Oh yeah, so I can make the enameled glass, because that's what one of the things I need. And computer chip. So, scanner room, titanium times 3, which is super duper easy. And I've got 2 spare quartz, and actually we can just do that right now. Hey CM. I'm kind of surprised by how many people are showing up at this time of night. I'm going to have a quick check on the fish tank. We're not falling through the floor anymore. That glitch seems to have resolved itself. Okay, things are growing. The eggs are just kind of sat there, though. I really don't know if you need to do something special with the eggs. So that's two extra now pairs of eggs I've got. But I'm guessing if you put things in that are kind of, you know, predators and herbivores, they'll start eating each other. Well, wait, I didn't catch that. Who? Right. What? Let me scroll up in the chat. I don't think they have a Craigslist for the Hebrides somehow. We might have a scruffy notice board along one of the roads somewhere, like an actual physical notice board. That you have to go and, you know, pin bits of paper to if you're looking for a lifelong partner because your sheep died or something. I don't know. But it's yeah, I don't know if there's much in the way of local anything. Right, so let's go outside. Right, we've got some extra titanium, which is handy because we're going to need to I'm sort of tempted to build it out the other side of this. Like rejig this as a thingy junction. Yeah, let's do that, and then I can rebuild that hatch. Oh. Okay, no, I can't do that. It won't let me. Never mind. Well, we'll build the hatch on top then, because it's going to be awkward otherwise. If we do it as the next one along, which side do we want to do it on? I don't know how big this thing's going to be. I guess we'll try here. And then we'll make another T-shaped compartment. Okay, and then scanner room. Yeah, that's reasonably big. Well, you know, not necessarily an actual sheep. Maybe it's just like you managed to burst your inflatable sheep, which is obviously a serious problem. Yeah. Doesn't have legs. Don't know if it's supposed to spawn legs, but it doesn't. It's just kind of hanging off the side there. Wait, how do I tell my structural integrity? Right, scanner room. I do have... I mean, if it's getting low... It shouldn't be. It should be in the 30s. I couldn't deconstruct that... I couldn't keep... it wouldn't let me deconstruct, and I think it's because there's one of these lockers kind of in the way, and it would mean having to transfer the contents of a locker, Nemo, so it's just going to have to look a bit lumpant and ugly. Right, we can build some reinforcing panels, though. I think I've got the doings for that. Or I could even... you know what, I could even transfer some reinforcing panels, because if I take that off, for instance, yeah, it's 34 and point something at the moment. So if I take these off, because you get like +7 for having a regular thing. If I stick reinforcing panels on one of the big rooms, which I might actually have a window on that side, but we'll build one there. And one more on the other side as well. Yeah, it's worth 14 with the same materials, so it's actually kind of... It's a really cheap way of doubling up, basically. You just move the existing reinforcing panels over. So it's now up in the high 40s. I think it might even be close to 50. I mean, that's a good point, Pricey. How bad must you be at chatting up things if you can't even pull a real sheep? Yeah, I mean, you know, some people are that bad. Right, so let's go and see what our shiny new toy does. There was some upgrades available for the scanner room. I don't know if we can... Is this... Can you... put a window in the end wall, maybe? But we don't... I don't think we have enough quartz to make... like, I'd have to steal glass from somewhere else. Right, so it comes with a fabricator. Not entirely sure what this does. Or what it's meant to be doing. But let's see what the fabricator says. Right, so we've got fabricator on 4 slots. CM, seek professional help. You've got 2 marks rather on the Panzer 3K. Why? 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 Why though? Also, good grief, sniper. You what? You managed to cut your eye? Ouch! What? I mean, yeah, you might want to go and give that a little clean out, maybe. Like even just, I don't know about, well, maybe not necessarily sticking your head under the shower, but you know, rinsing it out with a bit of tap water or something. Probably not good to, you know, I don't know, if there's something still in there. Yeah, you know, don't take medical advice from me, but it seems like a good idea to... Well, Sombra, there, the actual doctor, chiming in with some really useful advice. Okay, anyway, these all need computer chips. So... None of these are too expensive, but they all need computer chips. So we need 4 silver ore before we can do anything. Each camera drone costs needs a computer chip as well. So oh, hello. So this has got this is just built-in cameras on the actual scanner room, which only have no. Oh! Oh, no, that's cool. So, it's not built-in cameras. It comes with 2 drones. It comes with... Oh, that's cool. So, it comes with... Oh, so if you want to make more drones, it costs. That's cool. That's really cool. I like that. I don't know if this... I don't know if this does it like if you fly around these things, does it map what you're seeing? Does it mark the locations of things? I really like that. So yeah, you've got a little health bar and then whoa, boink, meant to do that. Then you've got what if it all fit through here? Got a little power bar as well. Whee! Oh, that's really cool, and you've basically got complete 360-degree motion as well. Yeah, CM, there might be something wrong with you. I think you should seek professional help. Now, the HUD is bugging out majorly, or rather the markers for things are bugging out. I've noticed when you're traveling, they kind of bob up and down in a weird way, but it's really like wigging out when you move around with this. And also, it can move quite fast, so it's definitely having to think about loading things in as well. So that's not an actual cave, it's just a little hollowed out cubby. But yeah, this is seriously neat. I like this. I've got no idea how you redock them, but we'll give it a go, I suppose. Yeah, I like this. Oh, you can't actually surface in the moon pool though. It won't let you. So it looks like it can't have more than 2. And that end bit there looks like it's just something you can put a window in. But yeah, let's see if I can't... How do I redock this thing? And all that whizzing around's used up about 10%. So these things don't have a massive range, it seems like. There we go. It just kind of automatically docks. That's really cool. So, that looks like a menu of some kind. So I've told it to scan for quartz. Rabbit ray egg discovered. That's not quartz. Okay, what's something that would actually be useful? Generic egg, crashfish powder, fragment, salt deposit. Which is the one that Thingamy comes in? Like, I don't know, does it just kind of display here? Like, this display seems really intermittent. Sometimes it's appearing and sometimes it isn't. But yeah, I can't remember. I'm actually going to have to look this up. Let's have a quick look on the Subnautica wiki, because I know it appears silver or appears in one particular kind of deposit. It is sandstone. Okay, so that's not limestone. So that's the one that we need to have it scanned for. So those two little blips, that's what they are. Those are the camera drones. So presumably you can send the camera drones off and it scans around them. Okay, so a red blip. So it's just discovering stuff in the nearby vicinity. Which is, I mean, it's sort of useful, but if you have to build a scanner room anytime you want to, you know. Although, I'm just assuming that if it's actually connected to the drones, then I suppose you could send the drones off and then scan. But it's definitely not working quite correctly, because it keeps disappearing. See you, German somebody. It keeps appearing and disappearing. So it's found a couple nearby, but there's apparently not that many. Still scanning, though. So sandstone chunks are the ones I'm looking for. And we don't need 4. We only need 3. 4 would be if I was replacing the thing. So gold, quartz, and quartz. So we need some quartz as well. I think we might... I mean, I've got a little bit downstairs. I might actually use that quartz I've got to build a window. No, it's only 2 quartz. So that's not enough quartz. Also, I just realised we need to eat and get some water. So, I mean, honestly, it seems like, just at first glance, it seems like more of a novelty than actually a useful thing. I replaced the view of the vase with the mouse, by the way. Isn't it glorious? Mouse. Mouse. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, the utility seems a bit limited right now, but what do I know? Okay, the eggs do just hatch, so that's a couple of rabbit rays in there, which will breed and make more rabbit rays, which is totally useless because I don't you don't do anything with rabbit rays. They can't do any particular thing. So let's just drop more random eggs in and see what pops out. And then I discover I've put in some ravenous predator that just eats everything. So the idea behind this originally was I wanted to have it so I could, you know, catch peepers and things. And also you can grow plants in it, I suppose, but I've chosen more decorative plants. You know, there is a vine there, but I've got the planters outside, the grow beds for proper cultivation. But At this point, I think it's more just of a big fish tank because I've got all my food needs taken care of. Anyway, yeah, it's Panzer 3K. I mean, that's just perverted. I'm sorry, but that is weird. I mean, I suppose if you put a good crew in it, as you say, farming WN8 is definitely a thing you can do, because for the WN8 calculation, nobody is going to expect the Panzer 3K to be doing even remotely well, so yeah. So we're looking for sandstone outcrops. That's limestone. Quartz. If there's any around here. Yeah, you could totally... I hope they change that in future, because if all you have to do is clear out a cache file to just reset all the resources nearby. It's very, very open to abuse. Not that I'm not above, like, single-player games. Like, for instance, CK2. Half the time I play CK2 rounds. And I don't do this for the series, because there's no point doing it for the series. But when I'm just playing... Like, I've hit a point where it's like, yeah, I could just play a straight game through, but on the other hand, I could cheat and make myself an immortal horse. That's, you know, a genius, attractive, amazing ruler that's also a horse. Because at that point you just want to be silly and have fun, and cheats can allow you to do that. In fact, CK2, it doesn't even... And it's one of the things you've been able to do for a while. You can use the cheat to force pregnancy. You can basically do it with yourself. You can put the same character ID in and basically clone yourself. But if you do it too many times, the game starts going, whoa, inbred trait. So yeah, but it is a bit amusing just to have clones of yourself running around the place. Or at least I think it's amusing, but we've already established I'm a bit, you know. Well, loads of quartz, but you know, there was loads of quartz around originally, and just gone and picked up some more of it. Haven't really found any outcrops. There's a little cave system down here. Oh, hello, crashfish. Hello, crashfish. Just ignoring you. Oh, that's limestone. Might should be some crashfish powder there. I've only got a bit of that. I've not honestly found a use for it yet. It's probably used for something that's super useful, on, you know, rare. But yeah, yeah, it's been mostly limestone deposits I'm finding. This would be easier with a seaglide, actually. Let's go and grab the seaglide and drop off all this quartz. I could break out the big whatchamacallit, but well, I say the big whatchamacallit, the sea moth isn't that big now. I've got the Cyclops available. Right, so bunch of quartz and a little bit of crashfish powder and another egg. I wonder if once you've hatched the thing from the egg, you start to learn which eggs are which. But who knows? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. It is there, and we can swap that for one of the tanks because we don't need that. And also, we've got some titanium to stick in a locker as well. Can you pick up? I've not been in any deep caves yet. There's one or two where I've kind of squeezed the sea moth in, and it's super useful when you can do that because you've got the sea moth as basically an infinite source of oxygen, which I'm presuming the explanation is the sea moth has got some kind of oxygen generating equipment on board, or that it can crack the oxygen from the water. But yeah, basically infinite oxygen, so that's not a problem. Right, so, oh yeah, we actually want to have that selected, and we can whiz around the place. Pick up some limestone. Oh, there is limestone, sandstone, limestone. Yeah, the prawn suit. I need aerogel, and I don't know how I get aerogel. So that's the missing component. I've actually already, like the plasteel ingots I've already put together. There's lubricant you need, and I've got that together. Obviously, lubricant's quite easy to get. But the aerogel, I don't know how you get that. Okay, it's reset all these. Oh, and I guess it resets all the PDAs? Having cleared out the cache file? Yeah, it must have reset all the PDAs. Which is a bit unfortunate. I mean, I swear there was some not limestone, some thingamy ore around the base. Maybe I should crack out the sea moth and go on a slightly further expedition. Which is obviously excellent English. I should go on a slightly further expedition, yes. Yeah, let's grab the sea moth. I think that'll be quicker. And I guess I might as well get that extra oxygen tank back if I'm not going to use the whizzy thing, the sea glide. Although I could, if I store the sea glide in the Cyclops, that's probably easier.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right.
All systems online.
Let's bung that in there. Do I need the propulsion cannon? I'll hang on to it just in case I meet something unpleasant that decides I look like lunch. Aluminium oxide I've got. Gel sacks, I don't know what those are. I'm not like I know that they are a thing at this point, but I don't know where I would go to get gel sacks exactly. What creature or plant gives gel sacks? Limestone. 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 I wonder if you could. I've heard tell that if you, or I've read that if you use the small spherical things that are literally called floaters, you can use those to move certain rocks. Oh no, no! See now this is not on. Yeah, you want some? You want some? I'll have you, mate. I'll have you. Yeah, don't like that, do you? Yeah. Not so keen now, are you? Yeah, what was I saying? But I would think in theory I could just should actually have a health kit in there. Yeah, there we go. Got some spare stuff. The grabby thing. In theory, the grabby thing should shift them, right? On the walls of caves. So, do I need to... It says... I don't know where I'd go to find those. That's the thing. Aha! Yes, I can use the grabby thing. Okay, now I'm going to throw a rock at... Oh, you can't really throw a rock very hard at somebody, but... Torch, torch, torch. Yeah, limestone. I mean, that's going to be like copper, lead. There was another one around here somewhere. Oh, that's right in front of me. Slightly awkward using the keyboard for the hotkeys. Titanium. Oh, no, 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 no. Hello, crashfish. Oh, and also this just kind of leads through to this bit here, so it's not even really a completely blocked up cave, it's just, you know, kind of blocked up on one side. Although there's slightly more to it, but I'll get more oxygen first. Hopefully one of those is sandstone and not limestone. I don't think we're going to fit the sea moth in there somehow, but might as well use the lights. Copper. It's a pity. It'd be really nice if you could have some kind of like... Oh, there we go. Silver ore. There's one. That was sandstone. If you could have some kind of no, copper, some kind of helmet mounted light, silver ore. There we go. That's 2. I think this is stuff I didn't even farm the first time round, so you know I can. I'm picking this stuff up legitimately for the first time. Gold. Which I have already all of the gold. Gold. Hello, Mr. Stalker. Right, there's a bit there. Titanium. What was limestone though? More limestone. I've not really found much of a use for lead. I mean, I had to use a bit of it to make the nuclear fuel rods and to make the reactor. Well, that was the first time in a while. So we need one more. And then we are good to make our upgrades. Sandstone, silver ore, bingo, there we go. How? Yeah, I'm being attacked by a bleeder inside. I'm guessing that's a bug. So it kind of latched on just as I got in the sea moth, and then therefore, yeah. Sort of annoying. But I suspect that isn't actually something that's supposed to happen. That you can be attacked whilst inside the sea moth by the little parasite nasty things. Let's chomp on a potato. Right, I could probably use the fabricator in here actually. So what is it for a computer chip? Table coral times 2. Oh, so we need a bunch of table coral as well, and the quartz we picked up previously. So I need like 6 table coral. Which ought not to be a problem. It's 3 and... I wonder if you can... Is there any way to... Oh, that's a bit weird. What? Okay, it's kind of hovering off the rock. Yeah, I wonder if it's possible to grow coral. I don't know.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I mean, it's pretty common, so you're probably not going to have to, but still. Right, so. Quartz. Take out 3 quartz. Oh, we can't take out 3 quartz. Why have I got a creep vine sample? We don't need a creep vine sample. Dispose of that. Right, so. And I've forgotten what else we needed, but it wasn't lead and copper, so we'll stick those things away. Oh, is that full? No, I just exited out of it prematurely, that's all. Copper, titanium, crashfish. So, I have a feeling there was quartz and possibly something else. It's a bit odd how there are 4 slots, but I can only build 3 upgrades. So 2 quartz and 1 gold. So that's pretty cheap, really. In fact, the whole scanner room has been pretty cheap. Although, I'll say that 2 computer chips is a little bit expensive, but not that expensive. The only reason it's expensive is because silver ore is so rare. Right, so... Scanner room HUD chip. Scanner room range upgrade. And scanner room speed upgrade. Now, I do wonder if you can maybe do multiples of those 2 upgrades. Oh, right, there we go. So this is one that uses right trigger. Except, what? Why? Yeah, that's not working. Why isn't that working? Okay, so the scanner room HUD won't transfer. I've made it and it won't transfer. Which is a bit peculiar. No, that doesn't want to go. So we'll, I don't know, we'll store that for now, I guess. That's odd. That's really odd. I don't know why that doesn't want to do that. I was going to build a window in there as well, wasn't I? Let's do that. Quartz. Also, I don't know if chat's still working. It hasn't updated in a while, or maybe it's just nobody said anything in a while. Somebody say something in the chat, and if they don't, then clearly I'll know it's not, you know. Maybe I should just refresh the page anyway. At the moment, the last thing I've got is Nemo saying The Last Jedi. Taco, taco. There we go. So you were all just being really silent, basically. Okay, yeah, we can put a window there. Just have a little view out, off into the distance. Which looks rather nice. It's kind of lit edges as well, which is... That's actually not a bad effect. It's a pity you can't do that with other windows. So, yeah, this is... I don't know why that's not working properly, but it's not. But, you know, we have a scanner room. We can whiz around with the little camera drones, and that's quite fun. You just like hearing me prattle on. Well, I suppose I've built an entire YouTube channel on that premise. Right, so I don't quite know what to do next. There are still things to find, of course. I think the last major thing I need is the upgrade station. Because I know there are things that I can't have. Oh, it's a tiny little baby manatee thing. There's also what looks like a chunk of flesh. So did somebody eat something else? Is that a crash fish? Yeah, navigating your way around this is not entirely smooth. Oh, also we have a boomerang swimming around in the base because sometimes the fish like to come around and swim in here. Oh, it pulsates! So we've actually got some eggs that are... 2 eggs that haven't hatched yet. That one looks like it might be about to hatch. So yeah, that looks like a crash fish, and that looks like a manatee thing. And I don't know what the red blob is. I think the red blob might be something having eaten something else. Yeah, that's not in the tank, by the way. This hoopfish is in fact flying around inside my base. Oh, also this might be a good opportunity to scan some of these things. Now, I think I've scanned the hoopfish, but it's decided I haven't already because reasons. Come here, you little so-and-so. I definitely haven't had a chance to scan the crash fish, because crash fish tend to just explode in your face. Which, I don't know if they still... There we go, crash fish. I guess if you put them in here, they're just kind of more docile. So there we go. That's me having scanned a crash fish. Oh, is that egg kind of... Do they kind of shatter into fragments, the eggs? Is that like bits of egg? I think it might be. Which is kind of a cool effect. You never heard such excitement in someone's voice saying, "Ooh, it pulsates!" So I think that might not have been... I thought something had killed something else, but I think it was just a fragment of egg. Maybe. What is that? No, that looks like a chunk of something. I don't know what the smeg that is, but it's dead, whatever it is. So I'm guessing they can attack each other when they're in here. So I've got a pair of the rabbit rays, which I think if you have a pair of something, it means they spawn. The game doesn't decide if they're like male or female or not. You know what? Should we stick the hoopfish in and see what happens? Well, we know what will happen. It'll just swim around. Now, I think there's like a maximum limit of the things you can have in the fish tank, but I don't know how you find out what that is. I mean, I imagine it has kind of slots, like all containers have slots, but doesn't seem to be any way of seeing it. Oh! It hatched! What did it hatch into? I don't think you can make it 3 stories tall, Nemo. It'd be cool if you could. Oh, it's a stalker! It's a tiny little baby stalker! Oh, it's so cute! It's so cute! What should we name the stalker? Little Timmy. I can pick up the stalker. I can pick up the gasopod. And the rabbit ray, you can actually pick them up when they're in the tank. It's a tiny little baby stalker. It's so cute. Anyway, so yeah, basically I've made a utopia where all the fish are happy and they get along and they don't eat each other, I hope. Except somebody may have already eaten somebody else. But you know, such is life. Right, so is there anything left to, like, what else is new? So, okay, so as things hatch, it actually does tell you what they are. So, I now know that that's a rabbit ray egg and that's a gasopod egg. So, that's how you identify eggs. That's kind of cool that the game, you know, kind of thinks that far ahead. So, those are both gasopod eggs and that's a stalker egg. It'd be cool if that was a thing, actually. Cause if you could, like with the floating buoys and all the other things where you can name them, if you could actually name the fish, if you click on them and name them, that would be I would like that, the ability to name fish. So yeah, I guess the next thing is the prawn suit and trying to find the modification thingy. So we'll have a final snack before we go. We'll get in the Cyclops, and I guess I'm going to need to go and explore some caves, except I've got no idea where I would need to go for that exactly. Now, what am I carrying? I think I've got everything I might possibly need. Name it Billy. I mean, you know.
Welcome aboard,
Could, I suppose.
Captain. All systems online.
Right, so, I'm going to... This is slightly cheaty, but I'm going to look this up then. And see what on earth gel pods or whatever they're... Gel sacks, there we go. So, it's a plant kind of thing. I do not recognize that. Category, food. You can actually eat them. Huh. So you can pick them up or you can whack them and get spores, like a lot of things. It says there are some in the safe shallows. In which case, if they're that close, I don't need the Cyclops at all. Aerogel, yeah, that's Ginzu. That's what we're trying to figure out now, is where I get gel sacks from. Which, oh, health 86. Why is that only 86? Where's my repair tool? Okay, 100%. Yeah, because that's a thing I've not found up until this point. Is gel sacks. So I've not done a lot of cave exploration. Oh, also I'm not carrying any food, but we shouldn't be that long. So it said in the direction of the Aurora. I think I know the small wreck it means. And this is totally like looking this up. It's totally cheating. I mean, it absolutely is. But it's gotten to that stage where it's like one of the last things left to do, I think. Because I don't think there is much more left to do. Right, is it? Does it mean this area? Does it mean this wreck, which I've definitely been to? I said the one closest to the Aurora. Well, we're practically on top of the Aurora. In fact, I've got to be careful I don't head any more in that direction, otherwise it's hello, nasty face grabbers. Not face grabbers, you know the things I mean. Reaper Leviathans. At least I think I've been in this one. That's a locked door. I haven't. I'm not entirely sure how you get inside it. Now this doesn't appear to have an opening. It's just got a locked door. Huh, okay, no, that doesn't seem to be a chunk of wreckage you can actually get inside. Unless I'm missing something. Yeah, I was just reading the wiki. So I know... I think it's somewhere around here. But I don't recognise them at all. I've been in a couple of caves, but I've never seen them. Just Aurora wreckage. That's not a cave, that's just a little arch, really. Oh, let's do that. Just squishing all the wildlife. There might be like loads of silver ore or something around here that I'm missing, but let's just pop up topside to try and orient myself. Oh, I don't want to go too much more round in that direction, because that is in fact where the Reaper Leviathan is. Although we can zap it in the face, which it doesn't like. And it will let go, but it will still do quite a bit of damage in the meantime. Well, you're keeping it classy there as usual, Pricey, but I suppose we shouldn't be surprised. Can we squeeze in this tight hole? Can we? Can we, chat? Can we squeeze in this hole? We can at least squeeze partly in the hole, but I don't think it's in there because it said trench rather than cave. Oh, there's an egg there. Which is probably just another stalker egg. Yeah, it's just a stalker egg. We've already got another stalker egg if we wanted to have bazillions of baby stalkers. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure where it means, to be honest. It's sort of... There's lots of cave... Not quite caves, but... Yeah, this must be the bit of wreck that it means. It must be. In which case... I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you're referring to, Pricey. I don't know what you're referring to. I am 100% classy all the time. Yeah, it must mean this trench. But I am seeing nothing. Which honestly has me slightly confused. Where's the torch? Maybe this doesn't go through the other side. Maybe this is actually a tiny little cave. Bit of salvage. Limestone. No. Oh, that's sandstone. Well, it's worth a look. Silver ore, bingo. It's just annoyingly hard to find silver ore. Gold is really quite abundant compared to it. Yeah, I don't know. This looks like it should be the right area. Hey Draven, you join us probably towards the end of the stream. I don't think I'm going to be going that much longer, to be honest. At the moment we're trying to figure out what the thing is for making or where I need to find the thing to make aerogel to make a prawn suit, which suddenly makes life easier in terms of mining resources. But I'm having no luck. So, you know what? I think we'll just... I think I probably will just head back and I'll wrap the stream up there. and aerogel can be a thing for another day. I'll probably try and explore around and find it off stream, and then I'll build the prawn next time I'm actually on stream, because I've got, as I said, I've got most of the stuff together I need already. It's just this aerogel stuff, which I need the gel sacks, which apparently you can farm. So it's literally the case of just needing one. I just need one, and then I can cultivate it like I'm cultivating these acid mushrooms. In fact, we'll actually bash these and get... Oh, see, now that's annoying. If you do it wrong, it whacks all of them, and I don't know why sometimes it does that. Sometimes it just whacks the one. Other times it whacks all of them.
Welcome aboard,
And you lose half your health in one go, which is not very good, really. And plus you lose all the things you've spawned. And if you build it too close to your base, suddenly it starts leaking. Right, very, very carefully, just no, oh, come on! Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to, like, if you just have a couple per bed then. I don't think there's any way to get those full up, because it just does that. That's really annoying. And with the acid mushrooms, there's no way to get the spores for them without whacking them, which of course also damages your health. Because the acid mushrooms are what they are, they destroy things around them as well, which is super annoying. Anyway, I'll have to heal up in the morning when the health kit things come back. Although your health does naturally regenerate when you're high hunger, or when your food bar is full, and when your water is relatively full as well. So I'll lie down, have a sleep, and then I think I'll wrap the stream up there, because I need to start uploading, and it's about 2 in the morning anyway, so it's probably about time I went to bed as well. So yeah, this was a very buildy things stream, but it was good though. We got the Alien Containment built, we built the scanner room, we built upgrades for the scanner room. Not all of them would work for some reason, but the base is starting to look a bit more substantial at this point. So I will wrap things up there. If you have hit the follow button during the course of this, thank you. I appreciate it. I've actually been streaming comparatively a lot recently. Mostly Subnautica. Normally it's mostly World of Warships, but I've just really been enjoying Subnautica, so that's what there's been a lot of. Now, of course, this is going on YouTube. It only can go on YouTube at 480p, because that's what I stream at, but I'm sure at some point I'll do a proper review video. It's just, you know, this is still technically early access, so that probably won't be for quite a while yet. So, you can find links to YouTube, Twitter, everything else down below. I encourage you to go and follow me on YouTube especially. That's where the bulk of my effort goes. Streaming is just a kind of bonus side thing that I do for fun. Otherwise, have a good evening or day wherever you are, and I hope to see you next time.